So more stuffs. So Yoshika, this is one of the safest places in the whole world I've ever been. The Muslims here do want my money. I can tell you that. The only problem I have is they want to figure out what phone I have to rip it from me so they can pressure my heart and say it's not mine, that kind of bullcrap. But I've been saving the hotels pretty peacefully and I haven't done 32 offs and I haven't sold my soul to the devil yet and I haven't been robbed at any point. This place is really safe. It's one of the safest places in the whole world apparently. Like the lowest crime rate and everything's in Saudi Arabia. It's there's not anything that can happen here. They're really low tolerance people. They would not tolerate shit here. Like they're not going to tolerate nothing bad. Very, very genuine, gentle people here. You'll see what I mean when you get here. So the Jeddah airport and the Jeddah train station connects to Mecca is connected. It's the same building. So you just walk through and it's the train station area. And if you walk through the other side, it's back to the airport. The terminal I got off at. And the other terminals connect through bus. It's a little bit of money. 23 reals is like $9, I guess. But it's not a lot of money. Anyway, you can take the cab too. It's not expensive. It's not expensive. But the main airport, which I land at all the time, it's the only airport I've actually landed at, if I'm not mistaken. The main airport, I actually landed at the other airport too and took a 23-year-old bus. Anyway, you'll figure it out. If you're wearing an abaya, you'll be fine. You'll merge with the people. If you don't wear an abaya, then you'll be in trouble. You know what I recommend you do? If you want to stay anonymous for your life and come to Canada and come to Saudi, this is what you do. Do dual protection. Stay with the people. Don't be afraid. Stay with the people. Go to the airports and move with the people and be careful how you move. But as soon as you get to Europe or Jeddah or anywhere here, you should really go into Turkey or straight to Jeddah to get to here. Just remember, I will be here. As soon as you land, whatever they could have done to me, they can't do. So they can't do it to you either. Okay? We'll just have gotten away from Canada. All the Satan people who are planning against us will have gotten away. They will have to move on. As long as you don't move on, they won't. Remember that. And it's a lot of burden I'm putting on you. But how hard does it take a flight? I see all the money, Yoshika, you spend on stupid everything. Taking a flight straight here is like 1,000 maybe. Around, I think I booked it for 900. Straight flight from Toronto Pearson to here, which is like a 9-hour flight. But, dude, it's a Saudi Airlines. It's pretty nice. I don't know why you spend all this money with Nero and all these other things and alcohol. This is cheap for you. 1 week here is cheap for you. You get to figure out who you are and I am. All our time is spent together. You can fuck me if you want, everything. And not in Mecca, but anyway, everywhere else. Yeah, I'll come stay. The hotels aren't expensive either. You should just come. If you do this bullshit and you hang out with all these guys, you gave Nero all this time and energy and money, and you put resource in building a relationship with them, not with me, you're pathetic. You're a joke of a wife. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be putting it with me and you. I got to put all this money for Mira. You know how much money I got scammed in my life ever since Mira? Because that bitch raped me off. I threw in my clothes, which is thousands of dollars. My laptop, which was like $800, $700. My cell phones. So because of all these doll playing people, I lost so much money. But if I just spent $4,000 to leave with you for my flight ticket, your flight ticket, return ticket from Toronto to like Jeddah somewhere there and back then, stayed a week and talk to you about marriage, we will be married by now. And all that negative bullcrap would have been avoided. So don't look at the money. Look at how much progress we would end up making. I will save you for the rest of my life. I don't want to hang out with Black Towns anymore. We'll be a part of some other community. You're going to be a Muslim with me, okay? There's no Sikh bullshit religion here, no Hindu bullshit religion here, none of it. It's all bullshit. They suffer from depression and drink alcohol to make themselves feel better again because they keep praying to false gods like the Quran says. That can never save them. Do you know how many times the Quran says that people in the world keep praying to false gods? From native Indians to Sikh to Christians to Hindus to Buddhists, all pray to false gods. That's like 70 or 60% of the whole planet is praying to false gods. Okay? Christians, Buddhists, and Hindus is like 4 billion. And then you have the Sikh and the natives and all the other false gods. It's probably 50 to 60% right there. And then the only real people left is Muslims. And they're like 30% almost of the world. So hopefully this works, man. And everyone's getting black eye everywhere. Anyway, like I said in the previous video. I've told you most of the shit I want to tell you. Tawaf is good. It takes a little bit of time. And one whole tawaf takes me 25 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, like maximum 30. So to do 50, you can do the math. Let's just say 25 minutes on average. This is 25 minutes. Um, let's say it takes me 3 hours to do nine. That's about right. Yeah. No, actually, it's eight. 3 hours to do 8 or 7. That means I could walk for 4 hours. I know. I do walk for 4 hours a day. I could walk 4 hours a day. So let's say I walk 3 hours. So in a day, I could do 7 or 8. 7 or 8 times divided by 50, it's roughly 7. So in 1 week, I could do 49 tawafs. 8 times 7 is 56. If I really wanted to, there's a lot of breaks in the day where there's no one there really, and you can do a lot. You could really get a lot done, I have to say. So one day I did 8 once. One other day I think I did 9, and the next day I did 3. So in 2 days I did 12. So I did 12 in 2 days. So 12 times 4 is 48. So 4 times 2 days, 8 days. In 8 days I can do 48 if I get that rate up. But because they're trying to get me to sell my soul to the devil, and Charles wants me dead in his world, that's why my younger sister died. Sanjay said when I was a kid, Charles will come kill my younger sister off on behalf of them. They work for the queen. That's what they live for. A bunch of losers, snake our own community, snake Tamils, and now they're leaving white people pretending like they're fucking Tamils still. Fucking sellouts, wearing fucking polo shirts and driving on BMW, a bunch of morons. And they came and killed my younger sister off like they said they would do. But since I do dual protection, I don't think they actually can kill me. Maybe they will be able to, but I do dual protection every day. No one can even come near me. And the Muslims even say we have to wait until he doesn't do dual protection to do anything to him. So even the Muslims know that in Mecca, Yashika. So that's my full video. Hopefully now I told you a little bit about what Charles did to my life. Don't be afraid. I will tell you more, but it's basic. If you make it more of it, it's a problem. And the Quran says when I die, Allah didn't save me anymore in his life. So that's what it is. That's how I look at it. Sarika might be going to hell. She's a Hindu like you. She's an idiot. Hopefully trust Allah. If you want it to be about you, if you really, really want a nice house, I'll get you that. It's not haram. If you want children, I can get you that. If you want BMW or iPhone, I think that's a waste of money. I saw in Walmart.com, Samsung A03s, which is better than the phone I have right now, has Google Pay and everything. $40 US, which is $55 Canadian, brand new. You can get it from Walmart.com. It ships to your house. $55 for a phone. That's better than my current phone I'm using to make this video right now, which is the best phone I've ever had in my entire life. This is the best phone I've ever owned and kept. I had a Xiaomi Mi A2, which I think is maybe as good as this or better. These are the 3 best phones I ever had. This one, a Windows phone, which is like $1,200. I bought it for $500, new. It was when Windows went out of business. It was like buy one get one free at the Windows store in Rockdale Mall. I went to Kijiji and bought it. Someone's bought one and sold the other one, so they sold to me for $500. That was the best phone I ever had. This one and that Xiaomi Mi A2. I didn't actually end up keeping the Xiaomi Mi A2. I returned it because it hurt my eyes too much. But this one doesn't hurt my eyes for some reason. A03s and all the A04s, A07s, A15s, A25s, they don't hurt my eyes. The S series does hurt my eyes. The A series does not at all. So I can buy another A series tomorrow. I tried all the A series, they're fine. Some Hindu girl said it sold it to me from Nepal. She looked exactly like you. That was what I was like. A girl sold me, looks like Yashika, sold me his fucking phone from Shatter at Yorkdale Mall. So that was kind of nice. Anyway, I love you. I love you a lot. And she said she's married to a military guy. Don't really do anything with her. I didn't jerk off. I didn't even think about her like that. I'm like, she's married to a military guy. She's from Nepal. She's Hindu or Buddhist. Sorry, I don't know. I think she's Buddhist, actually. Her name was Buddhist. I don't remember. So her name wasn't Hindu. Her name wasn't Buddhist. It wasn't Hindu name, though. She's like from Nepal or in Tibet or something. I forget. She's something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, she sold me the phone. This is expensive. It was $190, but this is what I got me here. I don't have a laptop even. I just book everything here, tickets, everything. So hotels, booking everything, food, finding places, Google Maps. Google Maps works without even data or Wi-Fi. If you just, the blue dot that shows in Google Maps, you walk around, it shows the dots still moving through the location services, which you don't need data or Wi-Fi to do that. So you basically can never get lost. As long as you've loaded the maps beforehand through Wi-Fi of your home, you leave, it'll still work even without Wi-Fi. So it'll show you where you're moving and stuff like that, as long as you load the map. So it's pretty cool. And so this phone is shittier than the A03s at Walmart.com, not .ca in America, $55 Canadian. The Nokia there they have is also $55 Canadian. And then the TCL, which is Nokia's brand, is $40 Canadian. It's $30 US. $30 US for a fucking cell phone. So that's how much Apple's scamming you. An Apple website, they're selling you an iPhone cable, Type C, $29. I think US or Canadian. The price of an actual phone. The phone box comes with a cable for TCL, Nokia, and Samsung. So maybe people should forget about Apple more permanently, move on. I bought a Lenovo IdeaPad for $150 or $195. Brand new was $150. On clearance, I think $199 on not clearance price. It was an IdeaPad. It was 14 inches. It was nice. It was like silver, like your MacBooks are, and it was the best laptop I had for the money. It was very simple and basic. It didn't have much storage or anything, but I thought it's probably shit, right? I was just going to use it to surf on the net and stuff. It wasn't shit at all. It was really good, and I was like, it's astounding how fast this thing is. And it was MMC. It was. I thought it would be complete garbage. It wasn't, and I was like, something. $150 clearance price means this thing doesn't cost anything. So all the other laptops are scamming us for $1,000, $2,000. This perfect laptop, brand new, is $150. I bought it for $95 because the girl had a MacBook. It was repaired, and that I was being repaired, so she needed a laptop. So she wanted the cheapest one she could find. She used it for a little bit. She gave it to me after, or she sold it to me on Kijiji. So I believed her. I bought it. It was clean. It was almost unused. She just used a MacBook. Is fucking breaking down. I think she just took this one instead. I think girls like appearance more than like value. I don't know. Hope you change, man. So that's why I'm not gonna buy you Apple or any of that bull crap. I'm not gonna screw your life over. You want the best laptop? You want the best car? It's probably BYD or Lenovo. It's probably Toyota or Honda. It ain't anything else. If I'm lying to you, I'll show you the car side by side. I'll go buy both for you. I'll buy the BMW. So it's basically a person carrier, right? I don't care if it has massaging chair or fucking wine cooler. 7 Series have wine cooler inside and shit. I don't give a fuck. I said good transportation. Is it safe? That's all. Is the airbags gonna explode when I need to, not beforehand and kill me, like I was doing when Takata airbag recall happened and the airbags were just exploding for no reason? None of that. They say Audi's safe. Yeah, fucking. I never heard of anyone dying in a Rav4 or CRV either, man. Like is it just safe or is it something else? Why is it so expensive then just for airbags? You know what I mean? So, all that money I think is just to scam you. It's like safe, but pay us $80,000. It's safe, but a fucking RAV4 is $30,000. A Camry, a Corolla, a Civic, a Acura, they're all safe too, but they're $40,000. So why is those so expensive? And anyway, Land Cruiser is safe. Toyota Land Cruiser. That's what everyone has here. A lot of people have Land Cruisers, Toyota Hilux, a pickup truck. We don't really have Toyota Hilux. We don't have Toyota Hilux in our country. We have Toyota Tundra, Tacoma, the pickup trucks in our country, Ford F-150s and all that. But they have Toyota Hilux here and Toyota Land Cruisers here. They kind of have Land Cruisers in Canada, a little bit. Some people have it. But these mother lovers love Land Cruisers here. I love Land Cruiser too. I can't lie. I always missed out on that one. I used to have a toy car, Land Cruiser, as a kid, a green one. They have a lot of those here. That's like 2008 or 2005. I love those Toyotas. And I love those Hondas. They have Toyota Hiace vans here too. They don't have Toyota Hiace vans there. I used to have Toyota Hiace vans as toy cars as well. I had two of them, and it said Dino on the side. It was from Motorcast or something. I had two Toyota Supras, two Acura NSXs, two Toyota Hiaces, and I had a Cadillac Sienne, Cadillac 16. I had a Cadillac Fleetwood. I had a BMW 3 Series. I'm just telling you all this. Honda Civic, Acura Integra, Toyota Celica, Pontiac, Firebird, I think it's called. So many. The McDonald's toy car I got. I can show you that one on Google Images. I donated all of it away. Peugeot 206 green. I saw that Peugeot 206 in China. I was parked on the street. It was silver. That was a really nice Peugeot 206. That's probably the only Peugeot 206 I ever liked, or really any Peugeot I liked, or any French car, any Citroen, or any Renault I actually remembered and liked. My dad used to have a Renault Fuego before I was born. Anyway, I was in Quebec when Renault actually exists in Canada. Anyway, Renault's a French company, and Renault now owns Nissan or something. Most of Nissan's owned by Renault. So last time I checked, it was. I think still is. I think 80 or 90% of it's owned by Nissan, owned by Renault. So Nissan's basically not Nissan anymore. And it wasn't Nissan for a long time. It was kind of shit. It was to be reliable back in the 90s. Anyway, my dad used to have a Nissan as well, Nissan Sentra. He almost killed him. He crashed. It was a two-door Sentra. It was red, fast-speed manual or six-speed or something. Total, and yeah, he had to get a new car. My dad had a Cadillac DeVille when I was young. It was like a 1988 gray one. It broke down. The back of the car was sagging. It was high kilometers. It was like he got it for next to nothing. My dad used to have a Toyota Celica. He sold to the Hopper Hut guy. Hopper Hut's a restaurant on Kennedy and Ellesmere. Red color Celica. My dad used to have that. Then he had the Oldsmobile Color Supreme in 1998. And that's the car he had until 2008, until he got the Civic. As long as I lived in my parents' house, my dad only had three cars. The Cadillac DeVille, which I remember very well, and it was parked on the street. Someone towed it away. Bird fell on it. Bird egg fell on it. After the engine went kaput, we bought the Oldsmobile Color Supreme until 2008 when we were in high school. That's what I wanted to show you. Like I said, and Bryce at the bar didn't want me to meet you because black and raping girls is their tolil. Saving you is my tolil. Dual's protection. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And angels will never stop saving you, Ashika. Hope you do it. And then my dad had a Civic. And when I left my parents in 2015, he still had that Civic. So, yeah. And then I came back in 2023 and had a CRV. So, and he has that 3 Series BMW that he was given to him from his sister. So I think he paid 2 grand. He should scrap that car and forget about it, move on. Or sell it back to her or something. I don't know. And anyway, that's all. Love you a lot. And yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else to say. So yeah, man, I think Darshika wants me to be with you. That's why Middle and Finch, like let me. I think these catfight girls, they don't want me to be with you. All the money you guys have, you can't spend a flight ticket to come see me. Whatever your dad says, don't believe it. It's just to rape you and say he raped you off. He doesn't care about you raping you off. That's his destiny in his life. That's what's destiny with his mom, right? Yashika, I have money. My parents have $1 million house. Please come. We have life now. We can forget about these people. Do us first for life, and no one will come near us again. When you do us, no one can come leave their house and come near you. They can't even come near you. If my youngest sister did, she might be alive today. That's all, man. Hopefully, you take all this information seriously. I talk really fast because I want to see everything I have to say quickly and got this video out there for you because I've moved this hotel today in like a few hours. That's all, man. I would never rape you. All the money you spend on all this fucking bullcrap in your life, all the clothes. You can't spend a flight ticket to come see me for a week and talk about marriage, and I get on my feet and ask you to marry me. You're the only girl Allah gave me. Allah even showed me numerology when I was on the bus in like 2015, early 2015. I was lost and walking around and thinking, why the fuck does this happen? Mira came in my life and left. She's playing with dolls I know now. Back then, I didn't know that at all. I would put all the blame on her and forgot about her and moved on. All I didn't know was because of me. It wasn't because of me. I just took the blame myself, because I'm an honorable, character-based person. So they say if they don't know you, they rape you off. Don't believe anything they say. They just want to rape your vagina because they're losers. And so yeah, they tried to do the same to me, and Allah spoke to me through the angels. The same angels I'm asking to protect me now, protect me then, show me du'as. Angels can't speak to you when you're in a Hindu home because there's pictures and stuff. It has to be somewhere else. An angel spoke to me on the 43 Kennedy bus going on TTC on Kennedy and Osman, or Upper Hut. I got off the bus immediately. I thought girls spoke to me initially. I didn't know for many, many years it was angels. It was people beside in front of me and all that. So Allah gave me that information in half a second to show me that you're my wife, 7-1. Show me that my character is similar to my wife. I need to go find her again. You. So all the chasing I've been doing is to get to you again. I love you. You came in that Mercedes Yell, the white one, SUV on my street Packard. I don't know how the fuck you only want to live, but you never came and spoke to me or anything. Thank you for coming there. It really made me feel good. That same day I thought about you in 2017, June around that time, right? June, July. You came on the street to me. And yeah, I love you. I'll take you over to the Tamil community. Don't believe the threats. It can't work if you live in Japan. It can't work if you live in Singapore. It can't work if you live in Saudi. It can only work if you live with them. And Putin's going to nuke out Toronto one day, I heard. So they're going to get killed anyway. Leave them behind and move on. Bring your mom with you. Bring my mom. I'll bring my mom if you want. I'll bring your mom if you want. I'll take care of them too. As long as I have a property, I don't run around for money and stuff or rent and mortgage. It's just food, water, shelter, and basic resources, right? I know how that game works better than anybody. This planet, you can see how I move. DVD players used to be $1,000 and it became like now $60, and it became like 200, then became $50 and $40 and $20 in like a couple of years. And even a PS2 or an Xbox 360 or a GameCube or a PS5 are all DVD players. But how much are they charging you? See how scams work in this life? All just DVD players, homie. Don't believe anything anyone says. This is DVD players. And computer also became cheap now. Everything's cheap now. Everything's just scamming us, man. And I know the resource came better than anyone. That's where I went. Mahathir Mohamad proved that. He's the best resource manager, prime minister I've ever seen in my entire life, in my lifetime. 10 and 7 like me. Malaysian Prime Minister. I already showed you many times. Malaysian Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad, July 10, 1925. Knock on wood, he'll be 100 next year. July 10th. 99 right now. Anyway, hopefully believe me, man. I'll take care of you. I'll do everything for you. A lot of people, his dad is Kerala, so his people got Tamil people too. Kerala people are Tamil people as well. His grandfather, sorry, not his dad. So all of our people leave Tamil people for the same reason, the poison that is black Tamil Neros. And they're so pathetic. Instead of using a knife to scare you to rape you, their mind is controlling your mind through doll playing. Oh yeah, it's the final point I want to make. When you're controlled by doll players, you'll be afraid of them. You'll be like, oh my god, please leave me alone. When Steven came and scared me, is Steve actually working? Yes, it is. When Steven came and scared me when I spoke to you in the calf, remember? And he took my yearbook away from you. He used dolls to play with me and you. And I was so like, oh my god, this guy was so powerful. It's not his actual power. They're doll playing. That's what Mira had over me, Nira has over you, and Lucy had over you in grade 12. And Anthony, when they came scared of you, they're like, hey, how come you don't care about yourself? Lucy said he's going to play with dolls in grade 11 ICS computer programming. They said, we already know they're fucking us over, so they're playing with dolls to bring them back into our life again. So they brought themselves into your life using dolls. Sugi using dolls to push me into Navita. And Mira used dolls in 2012 December. They're all know we're rejecting. They don't want them. We're afraid of them because of dolls. It's like superiority complex of dolls is mind control. Like we're so afraid of them. So what you do is, to the well's protection, vacate the premises, and that's all. And these Hindu kafirs can't do nothing to you. I swear. Hopefully you do this. All this information I put in like very quickly. I spoke quickly. I know you'll understand if you listen to it carefully. Love you. If you don't support me now, you made me talk to Ataman. You still talk to me. You never did. I don't know what you're about, Yashika. My dick is big. My dick is my massive cock, dude. I can only talk this about you. You're my wife. If I had to get raped by Mira and I get to talk my dick to you, then who do I get to talk to about? My mom, Sadika, nobody. You. My dick is massive, and I can fuck the shit out of you, or Yuvina, or Rajita, or Navita, or Swarna. You know, Yuvina was on that bro cruise and just getting raped by that Tamil too. Tamils have a lot of wisdom, so they use that against girls in his life. Like Baidamutu, that lyricist that has like all these rape allegations right now against him. They have a lot of wisdom, so they pull girls in knowing there's a lot of love for them. They have a lot of like power in that, you know. But the most wise book I have in this world is the Hadith and Quran. So hopefully read it, become better. Chika, I love you, love you, love you. Read it, go to Majeddah, come see me. And I know you can do it. I know it's in you. If you can spend all this money to go get a tan somewhere, I saw on your TikTok, there's some guy called Lee Longway, Pee Wee Longway, some Yovina's sister's husband, some other fat girl, Land Waller's looking girl, Yovina and you. Yovina's sister's wearing green, and Yovina, I don't forget what you're wearing a blue colored tank top and showing your boobs to the world, fucking whore. And sorry for calling her whore, fucking indecent. You have a shorts, all that, and you have a tan. I'm like, where do you get a tan from? So you're allowed to go to all these places, but you can't come to see me. I'm not coming back to Toronto. As I was leaving Toronto, the TTC bus in June 2024, a couple of months ago, I was like, what's going on, man? Why is this all happening? And a Filipino guy, uncle, standing there in front of me was like, look to the right of you. I looked at her, and the girl beside me, her eyes were completely black. It was broad daylight, like 10 in the morning or something. And they're telling me that's what's happening to Canada. So like, if you know someone, go live somewhere else because the country's not going to get figured out by God again. They're saying that to me. They're insinuating that. And the girl was like, how come no one cares about us? How come no one's around anymore? She was saying that in her heart. You know how many people I saw get black eye in the world now? In Canada and other places, in China, in Malaysia, everywhere else? Bangladesh, Pakistani people? Come with me. My dick is big. My cum is nice. Everything's going to feel great. You come to me. You come to heaven with me, dude. I'm only talking this way because you need to hear this talk to me, not anybody else in the world, no other girl. Love you. Hopefully you listen. I talk really fast so you get all the information. Please come. Bye-bye.